Hi everybody, I've been hearing some great feedback from all of you out there. So excited for the benefits you are reaping. So you've been doing breakfast, you're doing the food journal, and now, drum roll, we are on to step 3, which in my opinion is actually the most challenging step, but also the most rewarding and the one that's going to make the most impact and difference in your life. So step 3, what is it? It's having 3 meals a day with enough protein for your body weight, just like breakfast, some type of carbohydrate, and some type of vegetable. You're gonna also be moving your sweets to meal times. How boring is that? We're gonna take everything one step at a time, and you've got 3 months to get very familiar and comfortable with this step. So let's get started. The first thing you're going to need to do is, again, calculate how much protein you need per meal. And you do that by taking your body weight and dividing by 6. So for example, a 150-pound person would aim for about 25 grams of dense protein at each meal, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. If you're exercising a lot, if you're breastfeeding, or you're pregnant, or you're just super stressed out right now, you have a lot going on, you may need to add more protein in to support you. Aim for that amount at each meal, again, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And what this is going to do is give your body the amino acids, the building blocks it needs to repair your body, to build muscle, collagen, and those really important neurotransmitters and hormones that are responsible for feelings of well-being and balanced moods. You're also going to be moving sweets to meals, and this is going to help stabilize your blood sugar and insulin levels. This is huge if you're diabetic or pre-diabetic or just want to prevent diabetes. You'll also be improving your mood and actually enhancing the look and quality of your skin. You'll be improving your energy levels with the carbohydrates you eat and getting really valuable phytochemicals, which are plant nutrients, antioxidants, etc., from this variety of vegetables that I really encourage you to experiment with. And this all comes from having 3 meals a day. You're going to notice your confidence and overall well-being improves. You're just going to feel better in your body. And your food journal, where you're recording all this data, will be proof of those improved moods. So there's a lot to this step, a lot in step 3, and I don't want you to feel overwhelmed, so don't try to tackle it all at once. Pick something and start with that. So for example, maybe you want to figure out how much protein you need for lunch and start getting that in and eating that. And once that becomes a habit, then you move on to dinner, making sure you're getting enough protein at dinner. Make sure you also enjoy a carbohydrate, any kind you like, and a vegetable at each meal. And then, of course, begin moving your sweets to meals. So this can be a really hard step for people to take because we like to eat our sweets separate from our meals because we get more of a hit from them. And that's precisely why we are moving it to meals. Like we mentioned before, moving your sweets to meals will stabilize your blood sugar, your moods, improve the appearance of your skin, and decrease those addictive feelings for sugar, which is especially true when we're not eating enough. If you're skipping meals and you're not eating enough, your body's going to crave sugar. One final thing, if you're pregnant or nursing or exercising heavily, you may need a snack, as you may find that your meals are not holding you long enough. If you find that you're getting hungry before your next meal, you may need to look at the amounts of food you're eating. Make sure you're getting enough protein, don't skimp too much on those carbohydrates, and really fill up on those vegetables and fiber. If we eat enough, most of us can stay satisfied between 4 to 6 hours, and that's exactly what you're going to be working on the next few months. Eating 3 meals a day that are big enough so you don't get hungry before your next meal, getting enough protein for your body weight at each meal, enough carbohydrate, vegetables, and having sweets with meals instead of alone on an empty stomach. So to help us out with this step, team member Nick has joined us with some simple and easy to prepare meal plan ideas. So to help us out with this step, team member Nick has joined us with some simple and easy to prepare meal ideas. Nick, what do you have for us today?
Okay, so today we have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Right here for breakfast, we have a 4-egg omelet, loaded with veggies, a little bit of ham. On the side, we got a cup of oatmeal and a little bit of berries.
How many eggs did you use for the omelet?
There's 4 eggs in this omelet.
So 24 grams of protein. Awesome. Plus the protein in the ham and the cheese. Great. So what do we have for lunch?
So for lunch, we got a little bit of grilled chicken breast, seasoned with a little garlic and parsley.
Yum.
Got a side of steamed broccoli. Got some steamed asparagus.
Delicious.
And to finish it off, we got a little sweet potato with a little bit of olive oil, salt, and pepper.
I love sweet potatoes. That sounds fantastic. And easy to prepare, yeah?
Absolutely, and this will keep you full throughout the day. So
That's what we're
lots of
going
fiber.
for. Very good. And how about for dinner?
So to finish off with dinner, we got a nice piece of Atlantic grilled salmon, the side of green beans and brown rice.
Love salmon.
Yeah, and all you need is just a little bit of salt and pepper, and it goes a long way. You don't really necessarily need a sauce because it's generally a fatty fish, so it's got a lot of flavor just being by itself.
Well, this is fantastic, Nick. Thanks so much for these great ideas.
It was my pleasure.
And remember, if you're going to have dessert or sweets, make sure you have them with your meal. Good luck.